Hello, my friends. I hope you're all doing amazing today. Today, I wanted to do a reading on a story from the Daily Mail about that Eugenie has allegedly cut out Prince Andrew from her life using the light seer's tarot. This is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I was thinking, the second I read this story, I was like, yeah, that's lies. Charles trying to do some PR for her, trying to rehab her image. It's pointless. Like, the York sisters are as done as Andrew, I'm sorry to say, but people have never liked them. That's my opinion anyway, but especially Eugenie, she's the shady sister who was in cahoots with Meghan and Harry. It was on their Netflix documentary that mocked Queen Elizabeth after they had attacked the royal family on Oprah. Like, it's just a shady person that I've never trusted or liked. Like, the public will never accept any York as a working royal at this point. I feel like Charles might be trying to, the media also may be doing it themselves. Who knows? We'll find out here. We'll find out. But I feel like it's a shady. We'll see if it's true or not. We'll see if it is true. So, did Eugenie cut off her father, Princess Eugenie, Prince Andrew? I thought if anyone would, it would be Beatrice. If anyone genuinely. I don't like either, but she seems like the more, well, she wasn't besties with Harry and Meghan. Let's say that. That's all she's got going for her. Okay. I'm not a fan of the Yorks at all. Oh, the former Prince Andrew. So I keep saying Prince Andrew. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. We'll just call him Andrew from here on out. Well, Eugenie cut off Andrew. Is that true, or is there something shady going on? Rehab attempts from the King or the media, UK media, especially the Daily Fail, who we all know Richard Eden loves the York sisters. Don't particularly like Eden, but anyway. Okay, I'll do a few more. This is all allegedly, my friends, all for entertainment purposes only. Underlying energy. Oh, Six of Cups in reverse. That's nostalgia, childhood, happy childhood. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Potentially. Let's say though. Let's see what comes up. Ace of Wands. She wants new opportunities. That's the Ace of Wands, I think, and she knows that she can't get it if she's still publicly tied to her father, to Andrew, because he's still so toxic. And she wants new opportunities. I think she realizes with her ties to Andrew, if she's seen to be associated with him, even though she's his daughter, it doesn't look good for her, and it gets in the way of her getting new opportunities. The Ace of Wands. The Empress in reverse. That's a mother card. She potentially cut off her mother. Fergie there. Interesting. There, the Empress is the mother card. Okay. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. I think she may have. It may be for show, just to get opportunities, but yeah. Ten of Pentacles upright. Oh, this is the royal family. I was thinking happy families with... No, this is the royal family. She's trying to worm her way back into the royal family. Ten of Pentacles it's the legacy of the royal family. It's the institution. That's what it is. Upright, it's, you're welcome. You're part of the institution. Reverse, it's you're not welcome. I think she's trying to worm her way back in by pretending that she's cut off from Daddy, and she might come out at some point and say she's cut off from Fergie as well. Allegedly, she might. Yeah, she's trying to worm her way back into the royal family. I think she wants to be a working royal. Ten of Pentacles is it's working. Where your hard work is paid off, and you're wow. Okay. Five of Swords, conflict. Yeah. Her father and her mother are a source of conflict for her, and they get in the way of her living her life and her goals, which I think is just money, material wealth. The Ten of Pentacles. She wants to be part of the royal family. And she wants to be a working royal. I don't really see it happening, in my opinion, but yeah. And Andrew and Fergie caused too much conflict for her to be able to carry on, or at least have the appearance that she's being seen around them. Yeah, it's for her public image. It's not. I don't think it's legitimate. King of Cups. There's the King in reverse. Yeah, King Charles might be involved in some way in trying to help her rehab herself. He loves to do that. Tried with Harry last year. Been trying with Andrew for years, and that blew up in his face. Okay. The World in reverse. Yeah, it's going to be a failure. This attempt to try and rehab and distance herself from her dad, like everyone knows. Everyone knows it's not genuine. It's just for PR. She's just trying to make herself look good. Everyone sees the kind of shady way she's done it. That's what it is in reverse. Upright, the world is success, achievement, completion of a cycle. Reverse, it's failure. You're stuck. You've been exposed to the world. No one's buying what you're selling, essentially. Ooh, yeah. I don't think anyone believed this story. Two of Cups. Yeah, a deal with King Charles. Oh dear. Yeah, I think she made a deal with King Charles. She has to put up the appearance that she's cut ties with her dad. Potentially her mother will be to come in the future. If she wants him to try and help her and rehab her and potentially bring her in as a working royal. I think William is against it, though. The institution as a whole is against it, but King Charles is, well, allegedly a narcissist. Doesn't tend to listen to advice. And the Harry scandal, it's gonna keep going until it backfires on him, because he doesn't seem to learn, like all narcissists, like Meghan, like Harry. Yeah, some sort of deal with Eugenie and possibly with Fergie and Charles to try and rehab their daughters, potentially, because that's two, like both the daughters there I'm getting with the Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, there's Harry. I'm getting that Charles wants to see if he can rehab Eugenie and the girls, and then if it succeeds, he'll try and rehab Harry. That's what I'm getting with that. That's Harry, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. It ain't gonna work, Charles, but have at it. Have at your fool's errand, my man. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Battered, bruised. It ain't gonna work. None of it is. Harry or the York sisters trying to rehab either of them, it ain't gonna work. 9 of Wands, you're battered, you're bruised, you're tired, you're defending yourself, you're up against it. Like, it's not gonna succeed. Yeah, 3 of Wands, yeah, they are plotting. They are plotting away. The 3 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Charles, working with the UK media, particularly his favourite, the Daily Mail, trying to plot some form of rehab. And I noticed they've been trying to with Andrew as well, say like, oh, he's been punished enough, let it go. Trying to deflate the public. make out like, oh, he was punished too much, saying that. I don't know if you saw that article that said Edward, was it? Yeah, Edward and Anne think that, oh, he's been punished too much. Like, seriously. They're really trying to throw on the pity party for Andrew, and it's repulsive. But that's the Daily Fail for you. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to plot to turn things around for the York sisters. And possibly for husband, because he showed up there as well. But it's going to fail. Well, that's the rating for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe. Support the channel with a super thanks and a hype. Share the video if you'd like. And I hope to see you in a future video.